Hello everybody, it's Tuesday and it's if it's Tuesday it's got to be me for assembly, so who's that? Do you know who it is? Yeah, you're right, it is. Let's see. Come on then up, come Mr. Dempsey, up you come. Ah, yeah, well it's always nice to see you. Have you been? Well, I know you have. Well, that's true. Yeah, it is, it's time for assembly. Yeah, we're going to do assembly with the children. Okay, shall we get ready then? Okay. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, so time for assembly Tuesday. I hope all the children who are back at school have been having a nice time, and I hope that you'll have another nice day today, and I hope that you'll be able to tell me all about it. What's that, Mr. Dempsey? What's it? Oh, it's my ukulele. Yeah, I know. Well, no, Mr. Dempsey, that's the funny thing. Look, so Mr. Dempsey, here's the thing. If you do singing, like quite loud singing, it makes the air come out of your mouth really hard, almost like shouting. If you go, ah, yeah, then it makes all the air come out quick. And if the air's coming out quick, then germs might come out too. I know, it is a bit disgusting to think about, isn't it? Yeah, it is. But the thing is, because of this virus, they've told us that maybe we shouldn't do loud singing, okay? I know, I'm shocked too. I'm sad about that. Listen, I will put a singing assembly up, and I'll put it up on YouTube so the children at home can sing it. But the children, yeah, well, the children at school, yeah, I know they'd like to do singing, but we're going to have to think of something else. I had a thought. Look, take the ukulele away. Yeah, you can take it away now. Okay, well done. Yeah, I had a thought. Mr. Dempsey, could you get us a book to read? Yeah? That one? That's a good choice, actually, Mr. Dempsey, yeah. So this one, it's called When I Coloured in the World. Yeah, it is. It's one of our favourite books, actually, at home. And, well, I think you'll see why, because we'll read it to you. It was written by someone called, and this is a name from Iran, so if I say it wrong, I hope my Iranian friends won't mind. It's written by Ahmadreza Ahmadi, who is a poet. He's a famous poet, I think, if you live in Iran. I think he's the most famous living poet. That's what, well, I don't really know, but that's what it says in the back of the book. And all the pictures were done by one of my favourite illustrators, Ehsan Abdollahi, so who's also from Iran. So it's an Iranian book. I know. Well, it's quite a long way, but they've made it into English, so we will understand. You'll see. It'll be perfectly simple. So, listen, Mr. Dempsey, you're going to have to get ready to listen carefully to this one, okay? So you get ready to listen carefully, and I'll start reading the story. When I coloured in the world. When I coloured in the world. My mum gave me a box of crayons for colouring and an eraser to rub things out, so guess what I did? Desert. I rubbed out the word desert and I wrote the word roses. Roses, red. With my red crayon, I made roses grow all over the world. I gave the world red. Darkness. I rubbed out the word darkness. I wrote the word light with my yellow crayon. Light. Yellow. With my yellow crayon I made lights come on all over the world. I gave the world yellow. Boredom. I rubbed out the word boredom. I got out my blue crayon and I wrote playing. Playing. Sky blue. All over the world, people played. I gave the world sky blue. Drought. I rubbed out that word, drought. I wrote rain with my silver crayon. Rain, silver. I made it rain all over the world, and everyone had to put up umbrellas. I gave the world silver. hunger. I rubbed out that word hunger. I wrote wheat with my green crayon. Green wheat. I made wheat grow in fields all over the world. I gave the world green. War. I rubbed out that word war. I got my sky blue crayon and I wrote peace with it. Light blue, peace. All over the world, news came from radios saying that all the wars had stopped. And after that news, the radios played such lovely music that flowers bloomed in empty vases. I gave light blue to the world. Winter. I rubbed out the word winter. I used my orange crayon to write spring. Orange. Spring. All over the world, snow melted, primroses and violets and orange blossom flowered so that children could sleep with a lovely flowery scent all around them. I gave the world orange. Noise. I rubbed out the word noise. I wrote song with my dark blue crayon. Dark blue. Song. All over the world my song made children so happy that they danced. I gave the world dark blue. Crying. I rubbed out the word crying. Instead, I wrote laughter with my purple crayon. Purple, laughter. And now, all over the world, mothers danced and laughed with their children. I gave the world purple. Storm. I rubbed out that word, storm, and in its place I wrote breeze with my violet pencil. Violet, breeze. Around the world, people opened their doors. They went outside to chat to each other in the sunny breeze. I gave the world violet. Illness. I rubbed out the word illness. I got my pink crayon and I wrote health instead. Pink, health. All over the world, people who had been ill were suddenly well, and they ran with their friends and they were happy. I gave pink to the world. Old age. I rubbed out the words old and age, and instead I used my orange pencil to write people. Orange, people. And all over the world, nobody minded at all whether somebody was old or young. They were just interested in each other. Flood. I rubbed out the word flood, and instead I wrote drizzle with my silver crayon, just as I had to write rain. Silver drizzle. All around the world, harvests were saved. Despair. I rubbed out despair. I wrote hope with my yellow crayon. Yellow. Hope. And all over the world, children smiled. They ran into their fields and up their hills, looking at the beautiful new life growing all around. I gave the world hope. That's it. That's the end of the book. See, no more. Just a little bit about the author. But Yeah, I know. Well, it is a funny sort of a story, isn't it? It doesn't really finish. It sort of finishes when it turns despair into hope, doesn't it? That's the last page. Should we have a look at that page again? I know. Oh, I know you like that one too. They're all such beautiful pictures, aren't they? You're right. There we go. Despair. I rubbed out despair and I wrote hope with my yellow crayon. Hope and despair. Do you know what? A lot of people around us need some hope at the moment, don't they? Yeah, they do. So, which was your favourite page? The green page. Okay. Well, I'll have another look at the green. But there it is. Green. I rubbed out the word hunger and I wrote wheat with my green crayon. Yeah, wheat. Wheat, yeah. Wheat is the thing they use to make bread and pasta and things. So if you like your food, you like wheat. I know you do. Now, you don't make sausages from wheat, and that's something completely different. Well, I suppose you could, but you wouldn't. I wonder what your favourite page was. Which colour was your favourite? Well, you've said yours. And I also wondered, what word would you like to rub out? And if you could rub out any word, what would you replace it with? Have a think about that. You could have a chat about that as well. What word would you like to rub out and what would you replace it with? Yes, all right. Well, I know you haven't got up to any nonsense. You've been very good. Maybe we'll have another time to share a story next week. And remember, I will put a singing assembly up on the internet for people to join in with, but we won't be doing that one at school, just for a little while anyway. Have a brilliant day, everybody, and I hope that I will see you around, and I hope that I will see you soon. But until then, look after each other. Bye.